Namaste. Hi, it's Marcus again. It's just something that's come up recently, and in fact happened this morning. It's something I say to people a lot, especially when I'm giving advice, which I often like to do, as you know, is stay in your heart. So you all automatically assume when you say that to people, they know exactly what you mean. And then this morning I was sort of thinking about this and thought, well, what do I mean? What do I mean by stay in your heart? So I'm going to explain it for those that don't understand what I'm talking about. That is, we have to keep our vibration high at the moment, especially. All the time really, but especially now while we're going through these ascension journeys that we're on. And the advice I normally give to people when things are, well, it doesn't matter when things are good or not good or going difficult or easy, is stay in your heart. Because we should be like this all the time. We should be in our hearts. And how do you explain that to people? You just know how it feels to be in your heart. So I had to break it down a bit, and breaking it down, it comes to a few things. Sort of, probably one of the most important things for me is loving yourself. It's not so easy to stay in your heart when you don't like yourself, never mind don't love yourself. So loving yourself is something I talk about a lot, and there's a video I've done on YouTube under here that explains an exercise you can do to help with that, if anyone that needs to. And it's so important because, let's face it, we're all on our journey of lives, or we have been. And the one thing that we've got from these lives is, hopefully, that we've learnt things in each life that we take forward into our next life, and that makes us more complete, more whole, more near perfect. Of course, only God is perfect. And our aim, being part of the oneness of all things, our aim is to get back to that perfection at some point. And the whole dropping out of the Garden of Eden, falling from grace, whatever, is all about that. It's all about finding that perfection again. Of course, we're never going to be 100% perfect as we're living in human bodies. But we can get better and better at it. And each lifetime, that's what we strive to do. But the important thing is to learn from your mistakes. When you haven't been so good in your life, and I know I've had a few lives where I've not been so good at all to people. I've been quite naughty, and still a bit naughty actually. But I've been quite naughty and not so nice. But I think and feel and believe that I've learnt from that. And I accept that as being me in other lives, and I've grown from it. I am now me because of it. The same in this lifetime. Everything that's happened to you, like I've said in the last video I've just put out, everything that's happened to you is making you who you are today. Even though at times the things that happen are not always feeling like they're good things. So they're making us learn from our mistakes. And that's the important thing. We all make mistakes. Everybody who's human will make mistakes. And we all, suffer with this sin thing, as some people call it. Because we all fall at the wayside from time to time. I could turn around and say, oh no, not me. But, anyone that knows me will tell you that's not true. And the thing is to learn from it and to grow from it and get better because of it. And that's the secret to loving yourself, understanding these things. That's a really important aspect. So, I love myself. I love myself. I'm in my heart. I open my heart every day. I thank the Lord and those beings of light and love who guard and protect and watch over me. And I put my arms into my heart and I feel myself in my heart. My consciousness is in my heart. So when I say stay in your heart as much as possible, I'm mainly referring to keeping your consciousness there. So when someone comes up to you and gives you a load of grief about something, instead of hitting them over the head with a bat, you know, you say, not you would do that, of course, you'd say something like, I'm sorry you're upset, I don't know what I've done to upset you, but I obviously didn't mean to do it. I mean, there are times you can't do that because, you know, we're human beings and we get carried away. But try and do that. Stay in your heart. There's always a reason why people do things. Sometimes people get angry and upset. It's not really with you. It's because they're angry and upset with themselves. And if we can help them calm down and understand somehow that, you know, you haven't really done anything, they might reflect on that. Because that's 99 times what happens. And we need compassion in our daily life. Compassion and thinking about all the things that we love and care for, and how there but for the grace of God go I, everything that happens every day. You know, we're so lucky if we're living in a place like we are in England here, where we don't have the worries of every day just having food on the table. So, you know, as I've said before, what have we not to be grateful for if we're in that condition? Every day is a blessing. And it's understanding that as well. Every day is a blessing. Thank you, thank you. Being grateful. Grateful, staying in your heart. Being grateful for all the gifts you're given. For all the things, even though they don't at times seem like the best for you. Being grateful for them. That helps you stay focused in your heart. It's keeping your consciousness here. When you look at your child, if you're lucky enough and blessed to have children, when you look at the face of your child asleep, and you think, oh, I love that child so much, I love that child. That puts you totally in your heart. You're not thinking about yourself, you're not thinking about what's happening for me, you just feel that connection of love. Of course, even stronger for a woman, a mother, than a man, that's natural. Men also. We feel that love, and it's something that is so, so special that I don't fully understand it myself, but it's a big part of being able to feel that space of staying in your heart, realising these things, being grateful for everything. Anyway, just thought I'd better put this out. It's I think it's very important. So stay in your heart as much as you can in these times. And remember that everything's pretty well an illusion, so don't take it to heart too much. Just learn to laugh at things, especially yourself.